Good morning, friends. How are y'all? I'm getting ready to go to work. It's currently 7:30 and I figured I'd go ahead and film a what I eat in a day. I don't have a real big meal plan for this evening because what I cooked last night, I in theory was going to have left 2 portions of leftovers and we were going to have that tonight. But it did not make that much. It only made 3 servings. So I don't know if we'll just eat that 1 serving and then I'll make something else for like one of us, or like a quick meal, or if I'm just gonna go ahead and cook the next meal I'd planned to cook. I don't know. Either way, I figured I'd take you along today. But I wanted to start off my videos a little different than normal. Normally I just start into what I eat in a day, but I'm gonna give a little background about myself and my WW points. So my name's Brandy, I'm 40 years old, and I've been on WW since about mid-June. I would say I didn't really start going in until July of last year. And I currently get 27 points a day. My only free foods are fruits, vegetables, and chicken, and I guess like lean ground turkey or whatever. And lean chicken for that matter too. And I get 21 weeklies, and I usually gain back about 2 to 5 dailies depending on my vegetable intake. I always get my one from water. I actually love water and drink a ton of water naturally. And then my weeklies, I do add over my activity points. You don't have the option to stop that anymore. I don't always eat all my activity points, but I do eat most of them, I would say. So anyways, I got my iced coffee. This is Starbucks unsweetened vanilla almond milk, a splash of sugar-free coconut creamer, and some salted caramel, one of those skinny syrups. That's a new addition. And let me show you, I had pre-batched some breakfast sandwiches yesterday morning. That's a good tip. Batch everything. I know it may be repetitive when you're watching these, but it's real life and it's how I stay on track. So let me pull that out. I have it in the air fryer, and I did do them slightly different. So I'll show you what it looks like. So it's just in the air fryer, and I heat all my breakfast sandwiches in the air fryer. I got half a piece of my favorite light Swiss cheese, and I prefer that Swiss cheese because it's so thick. And then what I did different, what I did different this time is I'm trying to incorporate more 0-point foods and vegetables in the morning. So instead of just frying up an egg or baking an egg, I made a little frittata, and that has spinach, Canadian bacon, mushrooms, and I think that's it. So I typically wouldn't eat these in sandwich form, but they sounded good. So that's what I'm gonna go with. And I actually baked the eggs in like a mini muffin tin. So all in all, that's 3 points for the bread, 2 for the egg, because I do track eggs, and 1 for the cheese. So what's that? 3, 4, 5. So that's a 6-point sandwich. Yeah, it's not the biggest sandwich, but it works for me. Okay, yeah, so if I had eggs free, then that would only be a 4-point sandwich, which sounds great, right? And I do eat eggs a lot of mornings. However, I don't eat eggs every single day. And if I do want this to be lower points, I'll use egg beaters or egg whites. Like, I don't mind those. I actually really like egg whites. And so to me, it's not worth it to get eggs for free. I've done it, like the assessment, and put it in where I get eggs for free. And I think if I recall correctly, it takes away like 2 points a day. And in general, when I do eat an egg, I only eat 1 egg, which is 2 points. So basically, if I don't have an egg 1 day of the week, then I'm losing points. Does that make sense? Like, in order for it to be beneficial to me, I would need to eat at least 1 egg 7 days a week, or more than 1 egg a few times a week. And that doesn't usually happen. Usually I do not have eggs 7 days a week. Usually I may have them like 1 week, 5 days, and then the next week I switch to egg whites. So for me, I just leave it. I like to have more points. I like to have variety. And this is what I'm gonna have. But if you're not heating your prepared breakfast sandwiches in the air fryer, you're totally missing out. They're wonderful. Okay, let me have this, and I'll bring you for lunch. I just got it packed up, so see you in a bit. Okay, so that breakfast sandwich I had, it was actually really good. I'd never done that where I put the vegetables in my eggs when I eat it on the sandwich. and it was really, really good. However, I will say it wasn't that filling. I am really, really hungry, and it's noon, so I'm sitting down for lunch. Let me show you what I got. Okay, so this is my lunch. As always, I'm having about a cup of fresh fruit. Got a lot of good fruits in there. Raspberries have been so good here lately. I highly suggest pick some up. They must be in season. I got blackberries, blueberries, some grapes, pineapple. And then this is Trader Joe's shrimp fried rice left over. I think it's going to be like 4 points worth. And I beef it up by adding my own stir-fry vegetables from Costco. Got 1 cup of popcorn, which I'm just using this leftover container, but that's not what's in it. The popcorn, I think, is a point. Dr. Pepper Zero for 0 points. And I'm on my second Yeti, which that's 34 ounces. So I typically have my 64 before I leave. And then when I leave work and by the time I'm home, I have even more water. So see you in a bit. Bye. Okay, I totally forgot I added a cucumber too. So I'm going to have this as well. It's just a little Persian cucumber. So it's right around 3 o'clock and I'm getting quite hungry. That lunch was quite small, so I'm gonna have a glass of tea. This is caffeine-free tea, and then just this Fiber One chewy protein bar. Has 6 grams of protein. It's pretty good size, and I believe it's 4 points, maybe 5. I can't remember. But as always, my snack screen will be with my last snack. Okay. Man, I'm outside getting a walk, and it's so nice out here. And you see all those little squirrels and birds. I love walking in this area. Yeah, so I like coming out here. Sometimes I try to come out here and do, I don't know, usually only like 10 or 15 minutes straight, which will give me about half a mile. But today, days when it's really busy, sorry for the noise, that's our generators. But today, let me back up. So on days where I'm like really busy and feel like I can't get away for like the 10-15 minutes, I just come out here and do 1 lap. So it's literally like 1 minute or 2. But hey, it gets me out of my office chair and gets me some steps. So I think 1 lap's like 300, 350, steps. But if I get to do that like 2 or 3 times a day, it adds up versus just staying at my desk. I really have a goal of hitting 10,000 a day. Actually, in my Hot Tot challenge, if you know Sophie Marie, she's doing a challenge, and I'm doing that. And I didn't say 10,000 steps a day. Instead, I said average 10,000 steps over the month, which I did last month. I was proud of that, so I wanted to continue it this month. Although last month I was like 10,000 a day, and it just so happened I averaged 10,000 a day. I thought that was more doable than like a hard, fast roll. About 10,000 every day versus just 10,000 average. Does that make sense? So anyhow, yeah, so I'm trying to make myself at least have 5,000 to 6,000 by the time I leave work. And if I take my dogs on a walk, I get my 10,000 really easily. But if I don't have time to take them for on the walk, or if it's rainy, then I have a harder time. But I do have a treadmill I can jump on, which with working out and everything else, that even gets difficult. But yeah, so it took me exactly 2 minutes to make the loop, and I guess I got like 300 or 400 steps. So that's it. Bye. Okay, I am still so hungry. I don't think I can make it to home, especially because I want to work out before I cook dinner. So I'm going to eat this little mandarin for 0 points. And then if I'm still like really hungry, this is 1 ounce of beef jerky for 1.60 calories. I'm going to try not to eat this, but if I have to, I have to. Friends, I ate that orange and that 1 ounce of beef jerky, and I am still starving. So I'm having my banana, and I'm on the way home. Like I said this morning, I wasn't sure what we were going to do for dinner, but I'm to the point, sorry, I'm in a drive-thru, but I'm to the point where I feel sick. I'm so hungry, and I haven't been like this in a long time. And I have a heavy lift session tonight, and we just didn't have anything that was substantial at home that I didn't have to cook. And it's already 6:20, and so I'm at Schlotsky's. It's BOGO pizza. I'm not going to eat the pizza. I'm getting that from my husband. And I got me a sandwich, and I looked, and the sandwich is like 12 points, I think. And I have 13 points with not using any weeklies or anything. So I'm going to eat that. Hopefully it's filling because, like I said, I am starving today. I don't know what it is. And I'm trying to think, since I've been on WW since like June, July of last year, I don't think I've caved and run through a drive-through just like probably once or twice this whole time. But you know, it's happening and it's okay. I'll still probably be I may go over my points just a few. I may have to dip into my weeklies, but that's fine. I think with my workout I'll get lots. So I'll show you my meal once I get at home. Okay, that's it. Okay, so I just got home and I'm not gonna lie, I'm already super annoyed with myself and I haven't even taken the food out of the bag. I sat in line like 25 minutes. They tried to bring me out, you know, they told me to pull around and then immediately they brought me my food and I was like, that's not my food. Because I could just tell by the shape. I didn't have any pizza boxes. And so they said sorry and like went away. And then it was literally 25 minutes after that. So, you know, I was saying I had to do that because I was so hungry and didn't have time to cook. Well, I should have known. I can go home and I could have made a sandwich. I could have thrown together mini pizzas. So looking back, I didn't save me any time. And now I'm just as hungry. I'm more hungry and I'm pissed. So, but anyhow, I did get a sandwich. And it's just a turkey sandwich. So I'm going to eat that. And hopefully it won't be too many points. Who knows? And I got a bag of jalapeno chips, which I absolutely love. I'm going to try to only eat half, so we'll see. Okay, let's see my food. Okay, so here is my turkey sandwich. And that is half the bag of chips. I'm going to really try my hardest to only have that many. And I think the sandwich was like 350 calories and the whole bag of chips is 220. So all in all, this is less than 500 calories, which I can tell my body is needing way more calories than that. So I hope it works. If not, I'll have to find me something else. But I know WW is going to count this probably as a ton of points. And I'll be hungry and out of points. So I don't know. But today I'm going to feed my body. I need it. Okay. Screen up here will show the damage. Okay, so tonight's exercise was lifting on my tonal. I've had this not quite a year and I absolutely love it. This is like my first time like lifting weights ever in my life. And I really enjoy it. But I will say I've been following the Tonal recommended programs for Get Lean beginners. But I think I had done like the first 7 of those programs. Typically the programs are like 4 weeks long. But anyhow, I was on the last 2. And this program's actually intermediate. And it's much, much more difficult for me. You'll see later on. I definitely was struggling a little bit. But all in all, I really loved the versatility. Okay, I had to take a little break. My dogs are in the gym, which they're not allowed to be. So let's not tell their dad, but look at how they're laying. Are you snuggling your brother's feetsies? You snuggling your brother? See, y'all do love each other. Okay, back to the exercise. Okay, in that first block, you saw a lot of barbell sets, which I'm not too familiar with because the beginner didn't use the barbell much. But in block 2, I put my handles back on and I was doing some X-Men pullovers, hollow rocking, which that's so hard, and then some type of crawl. I don't know what it's called. And then for the third block, it was more just focused on your core, and I did another type of crawl. And then this is where I wasn't able to really do the exercises. These are weighted crunches, but I couldn't do my legs as well. And you can see, that's my face telling you, I couldn't do it very well. But I'm getting better at it. And then time for the cool down. And I didn't show every set, and I think I also missed some exercises where I just couldn't show myself. But, bye. Okay, you would have just seen my workout. I probably did a voiceover and described it. But y'all have to let me know if you like seeing my workouts or not, you know. I like sharing them, to be honest. I love the tonal, and I'm just like excited about it. and I've had it since July of last year, and like my enthusiasm, is that the right word? I'm still enthusiastic about working out on it. It amazes me all the time. But I don't want to go into that too much because you'll probably have already heard it. But anyways, I'm like at 8,500 steps. Like I said, I'm trying to do my step goals, so my treadmill's right behind me. It's not too late. I'm gonna go ahead and just try to get these steps in. But I will say, when I walk on my treadmill, I don't think it counts my steps accurately. So I think it takes me longer, but it's dark outside. And I don't want to go outside alone, and it looks like it may rain. So but there was something else I was wanting to say, and I'll be damned, now I can't think of it. So I don't know. Oh yeah, I was gonna say. So I ended my night. I'm not gonna have a snack or protein, nothing, since I ate out. And to be honest, I'm very full, so that was good, and my food was good. But this is what I was gonna say. I don't think they gave me the right food after all. Because my sandwich was supposed to be just a turkey sandwich, and that one didn't seem like, it seemed like it may have been turkey or chicken, but it definitely had like more on it than it usually does. It was really good, but I don't know which one it was, but I'm just gonna call it a turkey sandwich and be done with it. It didn't have like bacon or avocado or none of that, so hopefully that'll be pretty accurate in points. And I did manage to only eat half the bag of chips, so pat on the back for me. But I snuck one piece of my husband's pizza, but luckily 1/8 of his pizza was only 3 points. So, I mean, it was like a tiny triangle, probably like that big. Can you see that? So, pretty little triangle. But it was just enough to pull me over that edge and make me very full. So, anyhow, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see y'all next time. But I think my next video, depending on what order my videos go up, I have a tips video in mind that I really want to get up because like all the tips are like fresh on my head and whatever. And then I also really want to get up a meals idea video. That one is just going to take a lot of time because I don't want to just talk about meal ideas. I want to show y'all. And so in order to do that, I have to cook all those meals and record it. And I want to do like 5 breakfast ideas, 5 lunch, and 5 dinner. And not specific recipes, just more like meals that can be altered and changed up to the same style, if that makes sense. But still, I want to show y'all a variety. And that's just hard to film. Like even if I did my meal plan and did one of those 5 types of dinners throughout the week, then I can't film what I eat in a day, right? Or maybe I can. Is that double dipping in videos if I put it in both? I don't know, guys. Y'all tell me. But anyways, thanks and good night. Bye. I lied. Anyhow, so I ended my night and it was either like 29 or 32 points. I can't look because I record on my phone. But it wasn't too bad even with eating out. So, but anyways, that's it. Thanks and goodbye.